But I like people's biographies. I like knowing when they had their 80 years. And I like knowing when people took long shots. But I want to know the truth. I don't want to know that someone was born into it and had started on third base. I think that's cool too, as long as they present it. But it's those that really drank life and maybe were trendsetters in a sense, or stood behind their artwork or stood behind their thoughts. If I did or did not agree with it, the fact that someone put their shoulders back, chin out, and chest up and really was living for something is a beautiful thing. And you know, what's cool, we grew up where tattoos were for sailors and Popeye and stuff like that. And it took maybe a generation to get accustomed to it with professionals that may have tattoos. And to me, I think it's one of the greatest forms of self-expression because I've seen people put family on there and other sort of symbolisms. And, you know, I believe that people should live and let live. And if this is something that gives them like a lucky stone or coin to rub, but they needed it on their body to remind them to be positive, I think it's great. And I think if somebody has their hair a certain way, piercings a certain way, dresses a way, any sort of expression to me in this crazy world of circles, I think it's phenomenal. And you asked me this question because sight unseen, a lot of my agents here, you would never, ever match their beautiful, perfect, sweet voice to what you would see. Not saying it's good or it's bad, but the misconceptions, the maybe the predispositions of someone's education or background, but they really sound like artists of speech. But if you looked at them, you would maybe, depending on who you are, think differently. So my good friend, that opened my eyes to multiple things. A, the fact that individuals can work in this position and literally do it in their t-shirt and underwear if they want to. No one can see you.
Yeah.
But secondly, it just gives you the chance to be whoever you are, whenever you are. And since some of the names here are exotic or unique and just very nice names, but they may not be Anglo-Saxon. So in order to make a certain first impression, Esteban might be Stephen. Ricardo might be Richard. You know, Fabian, Frank. I mean, it's things like that. And they're okay with that because it's, as I mentioned before, my good friend, it's putting on that mask and getting into character and being brave, like a hockey goalie when they put on their equipment.
That is cool. Okay, Richard Blank, where do we find out more about you?